Good morning and welcome back to Global Sales. If you're new here, my name is Jack and I make theme park content across the UK and around the globe. Today you're joining me here for my first ever visit at a very, very wet Paultons park. I was watching the weather all week and it just got worse and worse and worse. It seems like we're going to have a very wet morning and then hopefully things will clear up this afternoon, but might just have to make do with the rain and have the best day we can. Now technically this is actually my first visit. This used to be my home park when I was a little one, but I haven't been here in probably 13, 14 years. So I'm here with my mum and we're gonna have a trip down memory lane and check out all the changes to the park because since 2012, the park is almost unrecognisable. Starting with this brand new and very wet entrance. This is all completely brand new from the last time we were here. But this isn't. The floating globe from the 25th anniversary of the park is still here. It's all bringing back memories. And this is where we used to have our picnics when we were very little. And it's still very, very wet. I think it's thundering now, which is not a good sign. We're heading down to the left side of the park, which has got the Lost Kingdom, which I think this might be where we're heading first. Yeah, so the area over to the left hasn't really changed, neither has this area with the water park. But this is all brand new for us. Very exciting. First stop, 0 minute wait. There's not many queues at the moment. Flight of the Pterosaur. I think people have definitely been dissuaded by the rain. It's quite a nice station. At least it's indoors. Here we go indeed. Here we are on the Flight of the Pterosaur, the park's Cobra suspended family coaster, and we're getting very wet. I made my mum sit on the front row. Oh dear. Here we go. Whee! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Woo! Whoa! Woo! Oh, it's got some decent force. Oh, getting very wet! I'm getting very, very wet! Oh! Woohoo! Whoa! Woo! Very much enjoyed our very wet ride on Flight of the Pterosaur. It's a good little Vekoma family suspended coaster. It's got some decent forces in the helix. Tiny little bit of airtime. Yeah, really fun. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. Everyone was laughing. Mum enjoyed it as well. Got the Boulder Dash here, which is a spinning flat ride. And we're going to head over to Velociraptor now, which is the park's other Vekoma coaster, Boomerang. Here we are, 0 minutes for Velociraptor as well. We ended up waiting 5 for Flight of the Pterosaur because we wanted to do the front row. And they've got a front row queue, which is nice. Here we are on Velociraptor now. Oh, we're getting wet again. I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but as an enthusiast, I don't think I've ever actually been on a Vekoma Boomerang before, so this should be my first one. Whoa! Ready? We're holding. We're holding. Here we go! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Hey! Ah! Oh, right to the top, here we go! Woo! And back again. Whoa! That's like that! At least the wind's not in our face going backwards. Whoa! Really enjoyed ourselves on Velociraptor. The first part was the best. Mum really liked the first drop. And at least going backwards, the rain's not going in your face. Quite a well themed Boomerang for my first one. I like the little cutouts on the wood as you go through, like some dinosaurs clawed its way through the wood. Yeah, we enjoyed it. We're going to do Dino Chase now. This used to be the Flying Frog back when I used to visit, and they just rethemed it to fit in with the Lost Kingdom. Mum's feeling very nostalgic for this ride and what it used to be. It was a lot less themed back then. It was just a little flying frog coaster plopped on a square of gravel. But now it's really a lot nicer looking. Goodness. I feel like I'm 5 years old again.
Yeah. You don't look like it.
No, I don't.
Whoa! I have less space than I used to.
Yes. There's a little baby one with his mummy Triceratops. It was a fun little Sierra Tivoli. And again, quite well themed, just a tiny little coaster, but the whole land of the Lost Kingdom is very nicely themed. I'm sure it looks really nice in the sun as well. Here comes Velociraptor again. Very impressed with the animatronics. This one's shouting at us. Very, very tall animatronic, looks wicked. It's an Argentinosaurus, it says. Dinosaur Torco, it's a little classic cars, but dinosaur themed instead. Go on then.
Look at the little velociraptors.
Drive us around the dinosaurs.
Look over to the right, folks. That's the awesome Splash Lagoon.
Oh,
that Dilophosaurus on the left is looking pretty angry. Watch out! Don't forget to take a trip on a
Dilophosaurus.
safari.
Ah, look at this little guy. This is very Jurassic Park.
Uh-oh. Looks like one of our Jeeps has run into a bit of bother. Wow! Look, guys. That baby raptor's just hatching. Hey, check him out.
Ah! Ah! Little swears. What do you think, Mum?
Ah, it was brilliant. That ride, much better than the old rabbit ride, which is the same kind of ride.
I don't know if it was the same system, but the same type of ride where you got the car ride.
Amusing, very pretty with all the landscaping.
Beautifully landscaped. And lovely
and
animatronics.
I like the animatronics.
They're very cute.
They were very cute, especially the little baby hatching.
Yes. It is a kids ride, but it's something I say don't miss if you do come. It's really nice. It's a 3-minute little car journey around. Very well themed, really enjoyable. Got a little meet and greet for the dinosaurs. Dinosaur encounter. That's quite cool. And time for Splash Lagoon now. 0-minute wait. Brand new for 2024. Only got some small little boats, so 1 adult per boat. Mum's gone on ahead of me. But again, it just looks so impeccably themed, so lovely. There she is, just gone through the tunnel water. That was poor timing there. I almost got it. If I was 2 seconds ahead, that boat coming down the drop would have absolutely stopped me. I'm looking forward to this animatronic at the top here, this Brontosaurus. Ready? Oh, she's not too wet. It's all right. Here he is, big boy. Hey, dudes. There's another one in there as well. Oh dear. Hopefully they don't get too wet. I got soaked. What? I was not expecting to get that wet. That is not funny. Oh my goodness. I only just dried off as well. You're okay. Look at me. I'm absolutely soaked. It was worth it though. It was a really lovely ride. You really liked it.
The dinosaur work, I think.
Yeah. The little ones and the big ones. Yeah, the tall one.
So
with its head coming up.
And then as you get up, you've got this little head there.
Very sweet.
Before you go down.
Very, very well thought out. Only a small little ride, very small footprint, but well done. And that's us done now with Lost Kingdom. Overall, I'm very, very impressed with Lost Kingdom. The animatronics and the theming were excellent. And also the roller coasters are all really fun. It's a great package. The landscaping all over Paultons is incredible. But yeah, loved it. Struggling to remember what was there before. My mum was just trying to remind me. of like the little family rides that were there. And then from the edge here, all of this is the same as what we used to come. So this, the dragon ride, can't remember this, I think it's a ladybird ride, go-karts, and then down towards Edge and Cobra, that's all the same. So should remember this bit, but yeah, a great improvement on what was there before. Not that I can remember what was there before. This, I'm guessing, kind of the area that they're going to be looking to do next and revisit, because the rest of the park they've kind of redone. It looks beautiful, and this part is lacking. But we're going to get on the rides here, seeing as we're on this side of the park anyway. See what I mean? It's just more concrete pathways and roller coasters plopped down. But I do remember Cobra being a massive addition. You know, this was it. I remember this being added back in 2006, 2008. And this was, you know, you knew you'd arrived at that point. You see what I mean? This is more of a Six Flags station, really. But I remember waiting much longer than 25 minutes. Yeah, we were waiting a long time for this, but now it's not even the best coaster in the park anymore. How times have changed. So this area, this green lawn area in front of us, looks like where they're going to be adding their next coaster that they've teased for next year, the one that is probably going to have an inversion on it. They've chopped down a lot of trees behind the dragon ride, but not much else seems to have happened so far. Whoa! That was a good drop.
Scary, Jack. I'm scared. I didn't used to be.
There's some good laterals there. Whoa! This is great. This is a great wild mouse. Love this. Whoa! Well, not wild mouse. Bobsled. Here we go. Whoa! And another one. Hey! Woo! Oh, a little bit shaky. Here we are, finale. Whoa! Whoa! Why are you getting so much airtime? Whoa! What?
That was much better than I remember.
That was so good. Woo! Oh, that was genuinely a fantastic ride. Easily the best coaster we've done so far. I forgot how good it was. It's just a little Gerstlauer bobsled, and it has no business being that good. The first drop was decent. The S-bends are really fun with the laterals being thrown into your side. The helixes are decent, but then there's airtime hills at the end, and then into the shed with a proper head chopper. So much fun. Really, really good roller coaster. Definitely have to come back and I think we're going to get a photo on this later. So we were thinking of doing the Edge, which is the Zamperla Disco, but it doesn't open till 12 o'clock. I'm guessing because this corner of the park is often the most quiet. So we'll come back at 12 and get on that. I mean, it's only 11:30 now, but I think we're going to go on Magma now. I might have gone on this once before. This was added in 2012, which is probably the last year that we came here. And I was too grown up.
Your safety whilst using the rides in the park is our top.
So this is nice theming in here. There you are, I'm talking about all those trees that have been cut down. That was along a hedge. Now they're clearing some sort of room for something. If they redid this whole area, that would be, you know, a pretty big undertaking, but needed really compared to the rest of the park. This corner, whoa! It has finally stopped raining. Hopefully it will hold off for the rest of the afternoon. Mum is very impressed with the landscaping, as a gardener herself as well. Maybe less so this bit. This is a go-kart. It's actually closed now. I think it's closed for the winter. No, this area of the park needs a little bit of love, but it's not nasty still. Really enjoyed Magma. I think it's a perfect level of thrill for a family park. To us, I actually preferred it to most of the drop towers. In fact, you get up and down and you get a lovely 360 view of the whole park. This always used to be one of my favourites when I was little. There's only 3 people on it, but you get some pretty insane centrifugal force going forwards and then backwards. Can you hold on to the side, please? Just squishing me, please. Please pull yourself. This hurts. We need some padding on the seats. Goodness gracious. My neck actually hurt. This is probably the only amusement ride I've ever done. And I finished it and I think, gosh, I'm not going to sleep well tonight. We've just had a quick bite to eat, a little snack, another ride on the Cobra. Got this, found a picture for old time's sake. We decided to get this one as this ride was here back when we used to come, so we can compare the pictures we used to have on that. And it's just gone 12 o'clock, so the Edge was cycling as we were on the Cobra, so hopefully we should be able to get on the first cycle today. I remember when this one was added as well. This was a big thing back in the day, but they were worried that they built part of it on land they weren't meant to build on. It wasn't zoned for construction of rides, but I think they managed to work it out with the council. Hey! To be fair, I think to this day this is still the only Zampella disco I've ever been on. Here we go. Come on, over the hill now. Yay! Just about. Whoa! There's a little bit of a bump there, hey! Well, I feel like this was open this summer and I have so many memories on this ride and we have got so many photos. Mum's very sad because even though we are already wet, we'd be going on this if we could. But yeah, it's not even on the app anymore, it doesn't really exist. I think this log flume, some for, yeah, even I do as a...
Kids buzzing, lots of, you know, because we were generally 3 families of kids here.
Yeah, but that's gone. I mean, it's understandable because they've just opened the Lost River ride literally just behind there in Lost Kingdom. So they don't need 2 log flumes. This one's obviously a lot bigger. The other one's a lot more better themed, but this is, you know, with the other rest of the area that needs probably redoing, this area is probably next in line. And this will probably be gone in a couple of years' time. Maybe even this season they might take it out because it's pretty temporary, to be fair. I remember this. It's very faded, but it's exactly the same as what it used to be. £2 to play, you shoot it and all the effects happen as you shoot the water into the fire. We are now finished with the left side of the park. So the corner that doesn't have any theming and then Lost Kingdom. The corner is nice, it's got some really good rides. It's just not themed in like the rest of the park. Lost Kingdom was lovely, really, really enjoyed that. And I'm gonna head through the central part of the park, which is kind of the garden area, through to Tornado Springs, Critter Creek. It's just lovely walking through here.
Yeah, this was always a really nice, you know, that's the thing about it. They always ensured there was lots of space.
So this is why it's called Paultons, because of the Paultons estate, which used to sit here and is now this beautiful garden instead, and the theme park surrounding it. It smells very nice around here. We're getting a bit peckish. But we're going into Tornado Springs.
They put Tornado Springs in through the train tracks.
Yes, so I think the train was the same.
Used to have llamas grazing on the border of this.
Yes, I had animals coming around, but they've integrated the train into Tornado Springs. Walk straight over to Find My Flyer. Again, another fantastically themed station. They've even got smell pods in here. It smells smoky, like you're in an actual plane shed. Really like that. It's our turn to ride Find My Flyer. Another little Sierra coaster, force model this time. Hey! Woo! Whoa! Again, nice themey. Got like an old, wow, little bit jolly there. Got an old little
Combine harvester.
plain runway and a combine harvester. Another fun little Sierra, very well themed. Of course, I don't think it adds much compared to when you've got some of the other coasters, especially like Caterpillar here. It's very similar, but I think it does add a certain kineticism to the theme band, which is nice, and it fills in the back part of the land. Yeah, better than nothing being there. Time for Storm Chaser now, probably the park's biggest ride. Hopefully Mum enjoys this one, I'm not sure. Cobra was on the edge of how much she likes, so hopefully Storm Chaser's okay. But I think it's going to be great. Looks like a great max spinner. This queue is ginormous. It's absolutely huge. Station number 5, very well themed. Here we go. Again, I can't remember if I've been on a max spinner before. I don't think I have. Even though this is quite a common coaster model. Looks good from up here.
It's quite high.
You're going to be okay.
Quite high.
Ah! Also going backwards, which doesn't help. Whoa! Whoa! This is great fun! Whoa! Whoa! It's a bit of force! Whoa! That's forceful! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness! Woo! Whoa! We can spin now! Woo! That was good! You okay? A bit scrambled. That was extremely forceful over there in that final helix.
I'd do that one again.
You would? You do it again? That's good. Very, very good max spinner. I'm pretty sure I haven't been on one before, but really enjoyed that. Even Mum enjoyed it. I was thinking it could have been a bit too much for her, but she loved it. She said she'd go on it again. I definitely want to. I want to get the ride forces for that because that helix was very intense. The first drop isn't that intense. Like, it's just a nice first drop, and then the second half of the ride really kicks it up a gear. And the sun's come out, which is absolutely lovely. The sun has come out, and we're gonna go get some lunch. We're gonna go sit inside the cafe and have some lunch over there. Time to grab some proper food. Not sure what I'm gonna get, to be honest. I'm gonna take a look on the ordering menus over here. And even though it's peak time, it's about 1:30. Really didn't take that long, probably a couple of minutes after ordering. Mum's gone for the classic cheeseburger meal. Chicken meal. It was £26 for this, so not too cheap, but hopefully be tasty. Enjoyed our lunch there. Decent food. I mean, it's typical theme park food. The other options were chicken tenders or hot dogs. Curly fries were nice. I do like a curly fry, very nice and hot. Sandwich was decent as well. A little bit pricey for what it is, but that's what you expect in a theme park. I did like the themed kind of canteen restaurant. That was nice. All in with the Tornado Springs area. That was nice. I think we're going to let our food settle on the train now. This is one of the remnants of when we did used to come here. Obviously now themed into the area. The train is just here, perfect timing. Let's go jump on it. Take a trip around Tornado Springs. Beavers here.
Spinach over there. And veg is in such good shape.
I'm very impressed about this actual real life veg. They've got actual tomatoes, kale, spinach, corn, sunflowers. They've even got an orchard, look.
Wow.
And a greenhouse. It's the animal area over here. Here we are coming along this side of Peppa Pig World, a land that I've never been in and don't really plan on, to be honest. don't feel the need. But this was the first land that made Paultons big, to be honest. It was really what changed their trajectory as a park. So I do remember this. This was the Scotty stage. This is where we used to have a clown here called Scotty. And I remember the stage feeling like it was twice as big as this. But there was never seating, it was just grass. The pirate ship was there and the teacups just behind. But now it's just on the side of Radiator Springs. It's now time for the Cyclonator, the Zamperla Discovery. Very, very thrilling ride for this park, but great for me. Let's go. I am going solo on this one because I think out of everything here, this is probably the one ride my mum wouldn't enjoy. Woo! Wow! Love this! Ooh, love that. Very thrilling, great forces. Great positive at the bottom, great float at the top. Fantastic ride. That front row ride was even better than our back row ride. Loved that, fantastic max spinner. Also the ride forces on that, 3.3 Gs, and that final helix and the little S-bend, very intense, very good fun. From the break run we can see Buffalo Falls, which is this slide here, which has been here since I last came here, but they've now rethemed it with this facade which looks really good into the rest of Tornado Springs. It also says 15 minutes for Buffalo Falls.
15-minute wait?
Can't be, I mean there's a fair amount of people. This will be a lot, only proper wait of the whole day.
Water adventure! Woohoo!
Oh, we're going off quick! Woohoo! Ah, I'm a winner! Whee. That was good airtime, that. Tornado Springs has got a fantastic collection of rides. I really enjoy how they've integrated the old rides like the train and the raft slides into this new area and themed it into this whole cohesive theme. A really nice theme, extremely detailed, excellent landscaping as always. Every single shop, restaurant, ride, all themed in beautifully. Probably my favourite area. I really enjoyed the Lost Kingdom, but I think overall Tornado Springs just pipped it to the post. So this Critter Creek was one of the first areas that Paultons Park redid following Peppa Pig World. So as I was saying, Peppa Pig World kind of was the transformation point for them. There were some weird animals in here. I'm pretty sure this used to be the Wind in the Willows walkthrough, which is always one of our favourites. So we're going to go through Beastie Burrow and see what's replaced it, because Wind in the Willows was just so nostalgic for me. I'm so sad it's gone. It is the same, it's exactly the same layout in here. It used to be animatronics that would pop up and tell the story of the Wind in the Willows, but now it's an aquatic walkthrough experience. Look at him, they are very sweet. My mother has just told me this one's me. Turn the handle to tickle Leonora. I don't like that. Here we are, the caterpillar coaster. Back in my day, this used to be an actual caterpillar. It was called the Stinger. And I remember this roller coaster used to be it. Before Cobra arrived, this was the one I'd want to re-ride all day. Very fun old Sierra coaster. Caterpillar coaster, RIP Stinger. It was good though. It was really, really nostalgic for me. That was probably my first roller coaster. I don't know if it was this or Flying Frog, or now Dino Chase, but it would have been one or the other. And it was great to get back on it. Critter Creek wasn't as big as I thought. For some reason I thought it was a bit of a larger land. It's basically just the walkthrough experience and the roller coasters being redone. But it is a nice area. This was also a classic. These very, very old teacups. I mean, they don't look that old. They look classic, I would say. We're going to check out some of the animal exhibits now, because they do have some nice, mostly bird exhibits, but some other animals as well. Look at these big boys. They're probably the same ones that we looked at 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Managed to find the penguin enclosure, Penguin Island. Random one just flooding himself over on the rock there. It's just in this random corner on the side of Peppa Pig World. We came through the entrance just there. Look at him. He's looking at me. So this area is called the Wildlands, which I'm guessing is their like animal area. Again, it's kind of on this corner of Peppa Pig World on the back of the park. I don't think I've ever seen a mongoose in real life before.
I didn't know they had such fox-like tails.
Look at him digging over there. They're kind of very similar to meerkats.
Yeah.
Speaking of, look at the meerkats. Meerkats have got to be some of my favourite animals. They are so cute.
Hello, cutie. Hi.
We're in the nocturnal house now. Look at this guy with the big ears. Oh my goodness. A quick walk across this kind of land bridge. This is where we came by with the train earlier. Look at these pelicans. Weird birds these are. It's a really nice place to come and sit and have some lunch really. Nice and calming. A little bit fishy, but you can have some company with the pelicans. This is going to be the site of their new ride, debuting May next year, called Ghostly Manor. I'm not sure what this is going to be, some sort of dark ride, some sort of shooting dark ride. But other than that, we don't have too much detail. We have really, really enjoyed our time in the park. We're heading back into Lost Kingdom, I think for maybe a final ride on Flight of the Pterosaur, and also just to get some nice shots in the sunshine. Final ride of the day. We'll finish as we started, but with much nicer weather. Glorious sunshine. Back on Flight of the Pterosaur. Back row this time. We get pulled over. Whoa! Woohoo! Hey! Love it. And the final helix. Let's go! Finish off the day with a very melted chocolate soft serve. There we are. We've had a really fantastic day here. It's been very nostalgic. That's been the word of the day. Coming back here after 12 years to see what's changed at the park. And it is a fantastic park. I understand now why people say it's one of the best family parks in the UK, because it probably is the best. Really, really enjoyed the Lost Kingdom and Tornado Springs. The whole of the park in general is meticulously kept, beautifully landscaped, with a range of attractions as well. What was your favourite part of the day? Highlight?
I really liked Lost Kingdom. I thought that part of the park was better because I liked all the dinosaur animatronics, and I really enjoyed also going back down memory lane.
Yeah.
All
that was
over
good.
the park, things we visited.
Things that were no longer
years
there.
ago.
Yeah, it was lovely. Loved coming here. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like. More content coming. I'm off to Spain in 2 weeks' time, so I'll be visiting the parks out in Madrid and Barcelona, so subscribe for that, and I'll see you in the next one.